Morning, everyone, or evening, night, whatever, wherever you are. Okay. There's different things, and I don't know how well, I don't know how I'm going to give this. With me, because that's how I am. But if I say things, if it sounds like I'm in anger, well, that's coming from spirit. I am saying what is about to happen. Not everything, but this is a wake-up call for everyone. And it also goes with, I heard about it through other people, that I came in contact with that brought it up. You know how people are finding all kinds of stuff, from ancient time or whatever? Well, think about it. Why are they? Well, one, it's to let you know you need to, research what they've done, and how them or whatever they've found, along with spirit, the underworld, and all that, how angry they are because of being disturbed and what is going on. And as I'm saying what I was told, it's also a wake-up call also, that get your mindset out of being in fear, especially if you are innocent and know something, what people are doing, or you overhear and about to do whatever. And as I said in my other videos, you do not approach any of them. You automatically, whatever, have evidence if you have it, whatever, and bring it to the authorities. And this is what I was told, that now this is like for everyone, even ones that aren't being attacked, like chosen ones or whoever that are being attacked. That ones who are doing it don't realize, by them thinking that, we have it so easy and etc. They don't know what we really do go through, because, they're doing it all for us. Now everybody's bitching and complaining because it's getting returned. Well, I said that in my other videos. Anyway, what don't anyone realize? More you do the harm, do anything, thinking by putting stuff, in people's foods, or, messing up people's, farms and whatever, happens, doing the war. You know what's around and what's happening. Doing magic of any kind, to ruin people, unalive them. And then getting authorities, military, government, doing it on, certain ones to make sure you get away with everything or whatever. Or, wrong ones comes in, by all this happening, things are getting higher and higher in price wise, or whatever is getting up, higher, or lying, and getting whoever around the world to start fights, wars, etc., or people you don't like just to start something, to get couples or whoever mad, jealous, this way they can harm a person, who were told, oh, they took your man or your woman, or they did something, in order for you to go and continue to read people, their cards, or go into spirit, whatever. You think by getting revenge on whatever it may be is the solution? Well, think again. I said it before. Thinking, what you're doing to anyone, especially anyone who you don't know, or they don't know you, and getting innocent ones, by going into spirit or the underworld. Because it happens, what is above is below, it will happen here. Well, think again. Like I said, it automatically goes back. It gets returned to sender and whoever else is involved. Like I said, new rules, new laws in spirit. And that is for matter which way you go. If it's by spirit or here, to do harm, it won't work. And, with both spirit and here, you will be punished instantly. You think, it's okay. You know what you're doing. By opening all these portals, to send an entity to someone or whatever, like, that you're not bringing other ones through. Well, they're also being returned back to you too, if this is what you're doing. it gets returned to sender. So ask yourself, and this is for everyone too, why do you think that the whole world is having all these problems? Like, really? Because people think that they know what they're doing. They don't care. They think, as I've heard, selling your soul, whatever flips the boat, or whatever, how the saying goes. By you thinking that you are playing, think that you're going to be God, who created everything, every, I don't know, spell or magic, whatever, how you want to say it, created us, everything, that you're all not going to know what's going on, and that God can stop anything. You think by doing, to get whatever you want, and ones, you're doing it to, becomes homeless or whatever, that it's okay because you think that you're safe by doing all this, and you didn't do your research of what could happen, especially to the ones who are here to help everyone to be on the right path. You think you know what you're doing because it worked before. Again, think again. Yes, a lot of ones, lost everything, passed away, having financial issues, etc., etc. This way, for whoever to have it all. Again, it don't work that way, especially not anymore. And now, like, major, drastic measures were done to bring a stop to all of this. I mean, across the board, you were told to stop. That you were ruining your bloodline and one's bloodline you got involved. Now, with my case, and also with this, with my case, like I said, you messed with the wrong person. You could believe it or not. I really don't care. but you will believe it. This became annoying. Well, I should say you are annoying. You became like a Karen, which, again, I don't know why they call it a Karen. But anyway, petty as shit. And I said ship, not crap. Childish. Bullheaded. And I can go on. And like I said in my other recent videos, I put up 2 or 3 recently. You all took the bait, or I should say the baits. Everyone will see who you are and what you have done and still doing as I am doing this video. But thing is, it don't last because of the impact it's doing now. And another thing, don't think that I didn't catch on and I was told how it's doing, because I felt it, and then all of a sudden I felt like a relief. The thing is, all the groups that are involved, now remember, it's different groups and whoever they got, etc., etc. Anyway, it's coming from all that are left. All the groups are getting together. So if one went down, they were like, okay, with all of us here, we'll do one at a time. If one goes down, okay, we gotta try with the next person. That person does it, they go down until all of the groups get done. And, they're laying on the floor, not too much, but they felt it until they can get up. Okay. Now, the thing is, doesn't matter if you do it one at a time or not. One does it, you all go down. And what I'm told, there won't be any mercy put with the impact. And now you won't see it coming. Everyone else will. You will be trying to move, crawl, or however you try to escape, but you can't, from all the pain that Spirit is giving you in return, with all that was sent, where you're not able to move. And as I speak, who is ones that are left and the new ones who joined are getting caught. And as the saying goes, and I've been saying, checkmate, mate. Time's up. Case closed. And whatever else. I will have all the proof and all the leaders who started, even from the time I was small, because they're still around, because they also got their children and children, whatever, how it goes, who got these groups started. You know, based on lies. And thought it was funny. Knew, oh, that probably was, under Magic too. Knew that no one wanted to tell me what was going on or to help or whatever. So it didn't matter. I learned through God, Spirit, and the ancestors that I took the time to know. And I did research on my own. All of you, not even in my case, but with others, tried to help. But anyway, when you get caught, the leaders will be, which I won't say, will be receiving by me. And then afterwards, whatever, you'll get will be by God and Spirit. The thing is, I had a really long talk. Like, really long talk. Now, which I'm pretty sure you saw my video. And, you thought by, trying to get all this done, keep on sending, getting new ones involved. Like, really, don't you realize, why do you think things keep repeating? Everybody, I did this in my very beginning, thinking that, how things got started. By starting with, ones keep bringing up, some are really racist. Why? Why are you? That's being childish. Some don't like people. Some hold grudges. You tore down most of what was built from history. Because what? Stories that were told, you didn't like it being there. How do you think it all started? By ones thinking that they know and opening up, and everyone's convinced that the lies are the truth. Instead of really thinking about it and learning from history, how they survived. How do you think we got here? You cannot imagine how pissed off spirit in the underworld is. And by you doing all this, how do you think all these family members, some of them, passed away at young age, not young age, but you know what I mean, before their time, especially the young ones? How do you think, because they heard all these illnesses and stuff like that ran in the family, so, people say, oh, let's, give them that, or whatever. You all know what you did, and you understand what I'm trying to say. So, the thing is, if you don't think negative, as in, issues that our ancestors had to go through, which they didn't know why, and at that time, they didn't have the proper, doctors or whatever, like we do have now. You have to take care and know your own body, and you know how you are. If you know that you don't wish harm to anybody, or you do not think negative or whatever, then you know something's up. I mean, I think, but I don't know, occasionally it comes back or whatever. No one, not one, dead or here, has Crohn's in my family. So, but everybody has colitis, whatever. So how did that happen? Through magic. And people putting stuff in different things. How do you think, cancer and all that other happy horse crap get started? Why? Why is that being done? It's not going to solve anything that, getting rid of the good ones, innocent ones, whatever, to, I don't know, thinking that people don't deserve to be here. Everyone does. Everyone deserves. And, by doing all this stuff, spraying or etc., whatever, doing magic, don't you think that you're also putting your family and yourself in harm's way too? I mean, why is it that everything, again, I keep saying it, why is it that I don't know, there's a way to solve anything. Continue to hold on that can make you, stuck where you're at, where you can't move on, where it could be, you're holding a grudge on something that, like bullying. You were bullied all through school or whatever. Okay, so was I. I figured out how to ignore all that. Yes. I stayed in silence till I figured out how to, release it. But why is it that, our children and children, whatever, sees all this, so they think that it's okay to, like I said in my other videos, bully ones in school and whatever. Now the thing is with that, like I said, I'm not saying it's all schools, and I'm not saying with the ones that, are, it's constant with the bullying and stuff like that, that they're not trying to do something or whatever. The thing is, why is it that it's nothing's being done? I don't care how much a child's parent donates to schools or donates to anything or whatever, that doesn't give a right for their child to bully others. And then when the one that's being bullied goes and says something, and then, a parent goes up and says, my child is being bullied, do something, but nothing's done. But then when the one who is being bullied finally takes care of it themselves, and I don't know, and either pushes them to the ground or punches them, whatever, to have them stop bullying or fighting with them, like literally, or whatever. And then that child gets sent home, and the one who is bullying, nothing happens. And then that one, their parents get mad because that child finally, said, hey, no. And defended themselves. Why is it the one that is always being bullied, they get into more trouble than the one that is bullying? And it's not only with that, it's with anything. All the innocent ones, right then and there, before they, get collected the evidence, or, no one goes around and says, oh, did you see who started it? Whatever. No. Right off the bat, an innocent one. It's always their fault. That's going to stop too. Now the thing is, if you take in what I said about how do you think, there is so many problems. It's because these ones who think that they know magic and etc., what they are doing, and they might know and they might not know. They think that they're protected, that only the one that they conjure up, or whoever they are trying to send, that others aren't going to come through. So it's even more of a mess when it gets returned back to the sender and whoever else that is part of the group. There's a long list of what's been done. It's not only the ones that are in my group, what they've been doing, different things, sending, trying to unalive me, making phone calls, sending fake papers, etc., etc. It's also the ones who think that, they can ruin people, I'm better, I have more talent, I have this, I have that, instead of that person. Everyone needs to provide for their family. It's not only one person. But the thing is, when you come up against ones that, are trying to help people to be on the right path, tells the truth, when you can't come up, whatever, because you don't like the truth, because you are in that mindset of only knowing lies, and you don't want to change, because every time when somebody wants, it's time to change, everybody gets in that fear. But the thing is, you don't realize that you change every single day without you even knowing it. And each and every day that you wake up, that you have another chance to make things better the right way. No. You thought, wow, I have another chance to see who I can ruin or unalive somebody because I don't like them. And what lies I can spread. Why is it that everyone And, you know, when I say that, it's how I am, it's only the ones who do it. Okay? I'm not, this isn't a personal reading. It's general. And I'm telling what is happening all around you. That you need to start speaking up to put a stop to it. Because ones who know, like I said before, ones who know stuff and is not putting a stop to it because you don't want to speak up, you're only harming yourself more too. Now, I'm not saying, oh, speak up because, and tell lies about a person. You need to have evidence and proof. Because, again, with that, people, like I said, especially, with people's children that are innocent, that, are used to speaking loud, or they're trying to correct their child, but we're abusing them. So that's what people think. Honey, oh, sorry, I didn't mean to say honey, because everybody would take that and twist it. Okay. Now, I don't know what I'm under, but, what do you think happened back then if you didn't listen? A child didn't listen to their parent or started a fight, with children or whatever. Now, when I was younger, as the saying goes, the whole village, where all the neighbors, watched each other's children. Now, back when my, parents were young, same thing. And if there was an argument, whatever, a neighbor was allowed to drag them to their front door and, told their parent. And then you got beaten because of what you did. And then after that, you had to go and apologize. They didn't lie of what they did, because that's another thing. Today, the ones that actually do crap like that, they lie and say that it's not, oh, it wasn't me. So, I grew up with that. And the ones that don't do it and their parents, punish them, I don't know, like smacked them. Not how it was back then, but you got smacked. But the other ones, oh, let's go out for ice cream or whatever. We all lived through it. Nothing happened. With some. because, we had parents that didn't like actually beat us, whatever. Those ones, yeah, you need to get away from them. That's what I'm saying. Why is it everything that has to come up with a lie or whatever? Instead of actually looking around you and actually seeing. This way you can put a stop to it. Instead of getting innocent ones, children taken away, or this, stirring up lies. Some, if things happen like that, they wouldn't know what to do with some until they can find somebody to help them. But, ones don't think about that. But if it happened to, whoever that did all that, say they didn't know what to do. Oh, believe me, everybody in the, where it's a two, whatever how you say it, will hear them. So it makes it okay for them to be angry or whatever. All of it's going to be put to a stop. And, people need to start speaking up, like I said. Like, really. We need to put a stop to it. This way they can learn of what they did. And hopefully, ones that see, they'll learn that you need to, research what could happen. Or, okay, I'm going to teach my child not to bully or do things in revenge, because they got angry because, they were told, to sit down or whatever. There is so much that you need to think about instead of worrying about who I can stalk, who I can do magic on to take everything from them, because I don't believe that, that person's a, God's baby. And I should have been blah, blah, blah. As my dad used to say, wake up and smell the roses around you. Everyone has a purpose. Find it. Everyone needs help. Learn where you can get it. Learn from people's experiences, what they went through. if you're going through the same. You know, if you need to get away from somebody, always have a backup. They're not going to get away with it either. And I'm here, you know, like I said, I'm just hearing different things. This is why I'm bringing it up. I don't know who it's for, but mostly everybody, you need to wake up and start speaking up. And I know, oh, good one. Okay. You know, I know a lot of people are. It needs to continue. There shouldn't be any more, you know, people, you know, thinking that they have the authority and, you know, to tell people what to do or whatever. Yeah, there's a place and, you know, time for that. You know, you need, if you're at a job, you need to, you know, listen how to do something, their way of, you know, at work or whatever. You get what I mean? But you don't tell a person, oh, why are you dating that person? Oh no, that person's not good for you because you want them or whatever, how it goes. And, you know, starting up, everything has to, you know, it always turns into either being racist or something. Oh, well, you know, why? That shouldn't even be come up. It doesn't matter what color, who you are, what nationality. None of that should matter. We're all human. We all have rights. We have opinions. If you don't, you know, agree, well, somehow you make it each other agree with it or solve it or whatever. And if you can't combine them or, you know, whatever, okay, well, you walk away. Friendly. You don't do revenge against because somebody didn't agree. Or you pick a fight because, oh, that person took my man or woman, whatever. Okay, well, put it this way. If a person wants to, you know, you have to set, okay, you know, everyone should know their worth and how they all want to be treated. No one should cheat on anybody. The thing is, you know, you should let a person know, well, I was talking to another person, you know, before you actually cheat. I mean, that's cheating, but you know what I mean. You know, you break up friendly. You don't take revenge. And if someone knows that somebody's cheating and you know, whatever, you let that person know. This way they can get, you know, walk away. you know, I don't know what it is with this. If you're not going to cheat, don't lead anybody on, you know, or whatever. You know, it's like you you don't care to, settle down or whatever, but you want to sleep around or whatever. Hey, I don't care. You do what you want to do. But I'm not a cheater. Person that I'm with will not cheat. Because the thing is, you know, that's across the board too of one saying. You know, if you cheat, sleep with that person, you don't know who that person slept with. First of all, they don't know who they slept with. So if any of them have karma or whatever, you're bringing it back to the one that you're, rooming with or married to, bringing all back to them along with you. You get what I mean? I don't want that. I took care of the, broke the chains and all that. And everyone else's karma, that whoever did magic to send it towards me, I took care of all that. It went back to whoever, back to the sender. And the ancestral, I got to know all of them, even everyone else's, etc., etc. I broke all that. And the thing is, family going against family and, friends going against friends and blah, 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 whatever. That was supposed to help everybody. Each family, supposed to help everybody's family and etc. But because they didn't get to do it, people get mad. Like I said, I broke. But, ones that knew who I was, and people, when I asked questions, refused to tell me, knew who I was, and etc., blah, 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 you know the deal, whatever. Thought, was I the one? Because I did it. Because, when you're family, you care for family. So, not my problem that you didn't want to continue, keeping it good. I did what I wanted to do. But when you came, knew who I was and etc. And this is for, the anybody. When you come after that person, what do you think is going to happen? Everything that was broke. Well, I don't need to explain. And I'm assuming that you knew by doing all that And that's with anything. You ruin your bloodline. And that means the innocent ones too. So, people better start waking up and realizing around you, because, more you hide them or whatever, knowing what a person is doing, you're only messing it up for yourself. Letting them get away with it and all that. I'm tired of all these innocent ones, in the family. You can't imagine how many I know that passed away because of what either their immediate family or what, whatever has done. And it started to go one by one to each of the family. The innocent ones that didn't know anything. And it's not only, humans, it's all these animals that are innocent what people are doing. Not only with magic. I mean, children, they're not taught. Don't kick the animal or whatever, pet or whatever. And the child keeps doing it, but, not being told. How many, think it's funny to, torture an animal for no reason, because they think it's fun? Really? How many keep their, animals outside all tied up, not doing anything about it? Why are you getting a pet then? I mean, But there's a lot that you have to think about. I'm not going to say what's going down, but believe me, it's not how you think. Like I said, drastic measures are being taken, whatever. And like I said, whatever you think that you've been trying to do, this way I can hear Spirit or God talking to me, unless, it was the ones that you've been were sending, which can't even come near, to, try to mess up my dreams or whatever, or that I can't hear any messages. There's always a way, and that's not going to happen. You thought that I didn't know any of this, what you've been trying to do, and I'm talking about since I was a baby. Yeah, I was blocked for a while, but not, And then I said something and got blocked again. But by that time, I knew what to do. So, like I said, people don't have the right or permission to get into other people's business unless you have to. And we all know what that means. That's when you speak up. Like I said, I'm here to, spread love and peace around the world. And who agrees with me is actually, doing whatever or trying. Because it's not only helping others around the world, it's helping yourself too and your family. Growing up, all I heard was bitching and complaining. Why is this not going right? Why is this? Why is that? Financials, whatever, this. And, I'm tired of the nagging and whining. As once said, would you like some cheese with the wine? The whining. The ones that are going through it, or, then or whatever, didn't realize it, but it was very little, and then watched everyone else that they did it to go through it. See, I observed everything. Then I didn't know what was going on. And I actually, with ones that I did know, looked up to everybody. I was just little. I respected everybody, even ones that were younger than me. But now, or whatever, I didn't give anybody. And I'm also speaking about others. No one gives anyone permission to have and go into spirit to find out what's happening. Well, first of all, you can't get into any of our records anyway, but you saw a little bit, and then you assume, I should say, with what you were told, and most of it wasn't true. So you thought, whatever you thought, I really don't care. But anyway, like me and others, we didn't give permission to do readings on every day to find out, or to see if, oh, did we get her, or did we get them? Did they lose this? Did they lose that? Or whatever. I didn't give permission. I didn't give permission for you to do anything to harm or to get into my business, whatever. Now you barked up the wrong tree. Told you you messed with the wrong person. And now you're not going to like what's about to happen. Even more. Because it's way overdue. And that's why my conversation with God and a few others was really long. I'm not going to tell you what happened. But you barked up the wrong tree, like I said, and you're never going to do anything again. I said that because I had something else in mind, what I was about to say, but see, all I'm hearing, other than what I'm saying, is F this, F that, or go, whatever. I'm trying to not say that, because once everything's all done, they're going to show you. Because I'm like I said, I'm like them. They're going to show you how angry I can get. I don't need to do the work. They do it for me. So, the ones that continue, you're on your own. And it's not my problem. Was never my problem, because I don't know any of you. You thought you knew me. You assumed you knew me because of, lies that were told. And the little mindset you have, thinking that I was trying to steal somebody or, whatever. It's like, I don't know why you, like I said, you can't take what the, people say the right way. Everyone has, you had that, mindset by saying that a person, how proud they are. You took it that, oh, I was trying to take it, their person. Or, it's like, this is why I choose now certain ones to be around me. Because truthfully, I got tired of ones, if, I was friendly to both, only with a couple, that automatically, because I was single and whatever, that I wanted to take their person. No. Because, why? It was done before with you? Or them? They cheated or something like that, but you came back together? It doesn't matter. Everyone isn't like what happened to everybody, whatever it may be. Everyone's not like that. But, you know, it will continue if people don't start, speaking up. Especially what's about to happen. With whatever, and especially the ones that keep wanting mess with me. I don't bother anybody. I don't need to. I have my own things to do. That doesn't mean that I can't be fun. I can't, whatever. I'm not going to get all into that. But here's another thing that you need to think about. And you need to put a stop to it. This way everyone can move on and make things better. And have all communities, whatever, all come together. Where everyone is safe, feels safe. I'm not saying that it's all going to be, hunky-dory, whatever, dandy, whatever. There will be some little tits and tats, whatever, little arguments, oh, well, I don't like that, whatever. Well, at least you can come together and solve it. It's not going to be like where, if people don't start, speaking up of, people doing revenge and, allowing children to know where, your weapons are and thinking that, oh, let me go in, But I'm not bringing that up because I already did that video, what happened. Crap. And people don't realize also, each time a child comes in, they are smarter, and some, continue that trait of, of being a bully or whatever, and they're stronger, where, you could see if you say no, then after a while, the child gets away with everything, whatever, blah, blah, blah. No, you need to, really tell them if the answer is no. Even if you have to spank their bottom. Not hard either. Punish them. Put them in a chair or something. Whatever you have to do. It's not only with children. Adults need to learn that they can't continue because their children are watching everything and learning the wrong way. Well, anyway, this is long enough. There's probably a lot more that, well, I'm stopping it. Because we'll see how this goes. You'll know, but you do what you have to do. Anyway, this is long enough. And I hope this helps whoever. That you need to stop being in fear, having that fear that it's wrong to speak up when you actually know. Everybody needs to put a stop to all this. Because I'm not joking. I was told well, you'll see. And all these ones, I will have all the proof of ones that are in my groups, my situation, my case, whatever. Because it's long overdue. Not anymore. Anyway, sending lots of love and peace around the world. And remember, be grateful. And try to go, make someone, cheer someone up. Do something. Get others involved. And always, thank Spirit, Guide, whoever of the light. Thank you for, waking you up. And every day will be a great day. Even if it isn't, you might have a little bit, until starts to, you'll start noticing things differently. With some things, it's overnight. Some things, might take a little bit. But more people that speak up to put a stop to things that shouldn't be, more everyone will see the changes. There's that word again. The difference. But anyway, I hope everyone has a great day, night, morning, whatever. And really, I hope this helps. Ciao.